Roll clip. Hello, people.
Hello,
I'm Mo,
and I'm Ayo.
and we are clearly American. If you've never seen one of our videos, welcome. We thought that we would share with you the story of Thanksgiving because it is around Thanksgiving time. Everyone realizes how much they love Thanksgiving and how much it's their favorite holiday.
And I realized I have never really, I knew the concept of the story of Thanksgiving, but I didn't actually, remember it or anything. So we looked it up.
And yeah, basically, the point is we're going to tell you what Thanksgiving is, and if you're American, this video can still be entertaining to you because it's like a little refresher. So, without further ado,
Here it is.
story time.
Basically, our creators of the United States were from England, and they didn't like the oppression they were getting because they wanted to be Puritans, and the church in Britain didn't like that religion. Like there was a
set religion that they had to be in, they couldn't be that.
They didn't want to be that.
If they chose not to be that religion, they got sent to jail, so they decided to pack up and leave.
They
And
were
as
like,
we all
we're getting the
know,
hell out of here.
I feel like there's one thing that, there are two things that any American remembers from school.
Boston Tea Party.
I meant dates.
Oh.
Well, it's not really a date.
1492 Columbus said that.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Also, everyone also remembers that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, right? Do you remember that? Because I remember that.
Mitochondria? No, I always remember medulla oblongata is the part of the brain right here. It controls emotion.
When I hear medulla oblongata, I think
The medulla oblongata.
I think of Waterboy. Okay, so anyways, back to Christopher Columbus sailing the ocean blue.
1492.
I can remember if it was 1600 or 1400. Anyways, he did
So they
that.
got on the Santa Maria, the
Pinta.
Pinta.
I just watched School of Rock.
The Pinta,
Santa Maria, Mayflower,
and there was another one.
Pipsqueak.
Niagara. They got on the Niagara.
They got on some ships and they came to They came to
Plymouth Rock.
They landed
crashed.
there, and it was winter, and so the Native Americans helped them out by giving them seeds and telling them
Squanto told them how to plant fish.
It sounds made up, but I promise this is real.
Squanto was
He was a
the
Native
chief
American
leader. He planted seeds but put fish in, and it helped. I learned that. I know that's true.
Okay.
Look it up.
I believe you. But
It
yeah, so
made
Squanto.
it grow better.
He taught them, the Native Americans taught the Puritans how to grow crops and how to basically survive.
In the United States.
Yes.
But it wasn't the United States.
No. But anyway, so.
And they called themselves pilgrims. And the women wore white bonnets and the men wore black hats that had buckles on them.
Kind of like
We'll put a picture right here of what they looked like.
Amish people is what I think of.
Yeah.
So anyways, the first year was pretty hard on the pilgrims because they didn't know how to live on this land, and a lot of them died. And
they got a lot of diseases and stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't, and a whole bunch of Native Americans died because they brought these diseases into their culture that they'd never had before. So it was like Ebola for
pilgrims and Native Americans. So basically, a year later, Thanksgiving happened because they were
trying to thank the Indians for helping them survive a year, basically.
Yeah. Well, before that, the Pilgrims decided they were going to have a giant meal to celebrate how far they had come in a year, and because they were so thankful for surviving, for getting out of, for being able to be the religion that they wanted, and for being able to get away from England and just everything. And they were also, as they were preparing the meals and everything, they realized that they were thankful for the Indians who helped them survive. So they decided to invite them.
Next, come eat.
So they decided to invite them to the dinner with them, and that is Thanksgiving.
And then who was it? Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt made it an official holiday in 19 something. Whenever he was president.
Yeah.
Clearly, we're really good Americans.
And now this is just something that we do.
Now it's still like we're thankful for this, blah 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 type thing. But
nobody
when we
really
were
thanks
like
the Indians,
Yeah.
Native Americans.
when we were like reading up to make sure we told this story correctly, man, I forget what I was gonna say. We're reading up to make sure.
And
this story.
not apparently, it's bad to say Indians. You need to say Native Americans because they were first Americans. I didn't know that, so I'm sure I offended many people.
When did you learn that?
Whenever I became friends with you, because.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Okay, so apparently, like the food and stuff, like when people think of Thanksgiving meals, they think of like turkey and mashed potatoes and blah blah blah. And like the thing that we read to make sure we told the story right said that it said they may have eaten turkey. Like it wasn't even anything about the food. And like now that's all it is. It's
All it
about
is.
the food. And like I mean, yeah, it's about like seeing your family and stuff, but it's about the food. Like my little sister's birthday is on November 5th, and we had her party on the 2nd, and me, my grandma, my aunt, and my mom sat down for a good 15 minutes planning out Thanksgiving food and who was going to make what, because it is important.
Hashtag important.
Hashtag thank you for watching. That's the end of this video, right?
Yep. We love you guys and have a happy Thanksgiving.
We'll see you Wednesday.
Comment down below what you're thankful for.
Yes, and we'll see you Wednesday with everything we like about Thanksgiving, our favorites. It is the Thanksgiving tag recommended for us to do by Kaden Bosworth. Thank you and shout out to you. And yeah,
That's it. We'll
See you
see you guys
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Bye.
I'm an albatross. Why